And we begin with Canada's largest province entering a lockdown on Boxing Day for 2 weeks. But then Southern Ontario, where COVID spread is the greatest, will remain in the gray zone for at least 2 more until January 23rd.
Make no mistake, thousands of lives are at stake right now. If we fail to take action now, the consequences could be catastrophic.
The government says the strain on hospitals is nearing the breaking point, with an 83% increase in COVID patients needing intensive care over the past 4 weeks. It predicts there could be more than 1,500 patients in ICU by mid-January.
Our ability to continue to provide safe patient care is at great risk.
Provincial modelling released shortly before today's announcement stresses a lockdown should start immediately. And if the government hesitates until December 28th, under the worst-case scenario, 45,000 more could be infected. Can you please explain why you're risking tens of thousands of more cases by waiting till Boxing Day? Are you trying to make a compromise, and can you compromise during a pandemic?
No, I'm not compromising anything, but the vast majority of the hot areas are already in the gray zone. But I have to be fair to these businesses that have massive inventory.
Under the lockdown, childcare centres will stay open, but schools will do online learning only after the holidays. Northern communities can reopen for classes on January 11th, but in Southern Ontario, elementary students only will return to class on the 11th. High school students will continue online until the 25th.
The bottom line is there are outbreaks anywhere that people congregate.
Ontarians are being told to stay home and only be with members of their own household. Non-essential businesses must close, including hardware and pet stores that can do curbside pickup and delivery. Big box stores can stay open at 25% capacity. Playgrounds will remain open and cross-country skiing allowed, but zoos and ski hills, for example, must close. The impact of the restrictions will be monitored closely and could potentially be extended.
We don't believe anything less than 4 weeks will be effective, and longer durations will be more effective.
Today's modelling showed lockdowns were effective in France and Australia, but both countries implemented strict curfews. The Premier dismissed that idea.
I've never believed in the police state. The reason we have one of the lowest numbers in North America is because people are listening.
Now, Premier Ford also says he is extremely concerned about the new, more contagious strain of COVID-19 in the UK. He's been largely avoiding clashes with the federal government, but today he lambasted the Liberals for allowing travellers to enter the country without being tested, and said despite Ontario asking numerous times to tighten the borders, they've been, quote, dragging the ball. Now,